Hi there makers, I'm Gavin here at Minerva and I hope you're having a fantastic week. I am back with you today to talk you through the latest additions to our Minerva Exclusive Sewing Kits. Now every month we've got 10 fantastic new options for you to choose from, and these bring you everything you need to make your own complete garment at home. Now this month we've got an extra special collection for you because we're showcasing two of our latest Minerva exclusive patterns, the Christina Dress and the Gemma Dress. Now we think these are both fantastic patterns for all year round, but as they're both long sleeve designs, these are also fantastic for the colder months going autumn into winter, so couldn't be better for right now, just as the seasons are starting to turn. So with Minerva Sewing Kits, you get absolutely everything you need to make a complete garment. And what that means is you get the pattern, you get fabric that we've picked out for you that's perfect for that pattern. You then get coordinating thread, the best needles to get the best results with that particular fabric. You also get any notions as well, such as zips, buttons, interfacing, etc. And what it means is you've got everything out of the box ready to get started on a brand new project. Now, what's unusual about Minerva Sewing Kits is ours are completely customizable too. And that means before you add them to the basket, or even after you've added them into your basket, you can swap out or customize any of the elements as you need. So maybe you'd like a little bit of extra fabric, or you maybe need a little bit less than the kit is providing. You can adjust that, no problem. You can swap out elements if you've fancy using a different pattern, say, or you want to try a different colorway of a fabric. You've got complete freedom, so you can make your kits your way, however you like. So the first of the patterns that we've got for you this month is the Minerva Exclusive Christina Dress. Now this is just such a fantastic option for you. This is a skater style knit dress with a flowing A-line skirt and a slightly semi-fitted bodice. So this style features a modest round neckline, contoured princess seams that give you that shaping down the body. You've got long sleeves and a very swishy A-line skirt that gives you super swishability factor, particularly skipping through the autumn fields. This sits lengthwise just above the knee and it is super comfy too. This is a slip-on dress, so there's no need for additional fittings. Because it's a knit dress, you can just slip it on and be ready to go there and then. Now this is designed for light to medium weight knit fabrics. So ideal options are viscose jersey, cotton jersey, French terry, Ponte Roma, ITY, scuba, or even a stretch knit velvet. They would all be fantastic options for the Christina Dress. Like all our Minerva exclusive patterns, the Christina Dress comes in a wide range of sizes. So it's super inclusive, and we've also got a full free sew along for you, so you can follow along and work out how to create the pattern. We've also got a fitting video from Izzy, so she'll show you how to make common adjustments to help you get a fantastic fit. Now the two size ranges are a UK 2 to 20, and then there's also the women's sizes, which is 18 to 36. There's a bit of crossover in the middle, so if you fall into kind of that size range, do take a look at your sizes and your finished measurements. There's differences between the blocks of the two size ranges, so you can choose the one that best fits your particular dimensions. So let's take a look at what you get inside your Christina Dress kits. Now, of course, you get a full copy of the Minerva Exclusive Christina Dress sewing pattern. So this comes with the paper pattern sheets, so you're ready to cut out or trace the pattern that suits you. You also get a Minerva Exclusive woven label that you can add to your garments, and we also tell you in the instructions exactly how and when to add your labels into your garments if you're not sure about that, or if it's something that you always forget when it comes time to making your garments. Now for our Christina Dress kits this month, we've paired up the pattern with our Minerva Exclusive scuba fabric. Now, our scuba stretch knit fabric, we think is a fantastic option for the Christina Dress. It's what we've used on this sample here. It's a little heavier weight than we would maybe recommend normally for the Christina Dress, but because it's got great drape and swishability, it's a fantastic option, particularly as we're heading into the kind of autumn winter months. Now this fabric, it's recycled, so it's made from 95% recycled polyester with a 5% elastane content. This gives you 40% stretch across the width and 30% stretch down the length. So this is going to be super comfortable to wear, and it'll move around with you whatever pumpkin fields you happen to be dancing through. It's a 260 GSM fabric, so it's quite substantial, and that puts it in our medium to heavyweight category. But there's a real softness to this fabric that just makes it so comfortable to wear. In addition to the pattern and the fabric, you also get some coordinating Gutermann's thread to match your fabric. And we've paired up this fabric with our size 90 stretch needles, and that'll make sure that you get the best results whilst sewing with scuba fabric. So let's take a look at the 5 fabric options that we've picked out for you this month. Now the first of these is this glorious option. This is our Rainbow Harvest print, and this is a botanical inspired design that features a whole array of leaves in a rainbow, as we say, of different colours. So you've got greens, you've got plummy purples, there's blue, orange, hints of yellow. There is so many colours in here, but the kind of deep dark background gives it a more autumnal feel, and we think this is just a lovely option if you want something that's got standout appeal but isn't a super summery bright. And this particular one has been sewn up for us by Sewing Birdie. Now if you prefer something a little bit more muted, how about this option? This is our Peacock Parade print, and this is a lovely option, particularly for the bird lovers out there. It's all on a muted navy blue background, so it gives it a more kind of subtle feel to it. And across that are these images of peacocks, also in navy blue and soft fawn, taupe and brown shades with a little bit of white highlighting. It's definitely a more subtle print, but there's still lots of interest going on in there, and I think this would just be a lovely option for the Christina Dress. And this one has been sewn up for us by Annette Art. Now browns and neutral tones are always super popular for the autumn months, which is why we've picked out this mottled memory print from our Minerva Exclusive collection. This has a deep black background, but across it are brown, cream and taupe mottled splodges that are somewhere between an animal print and a bark. And I think this is just a lovely option that keeps the print element, keeps something interesting going on in the design, but it's much more neutral, more subtle, and this is something that will just go fantastically with the rest of your autumn wardrobe. Now this particular design you can see made up for us here by the Queen Bee. Now we couldn't resist putting a floral design into your kit options this time round, so we thought we would pair up the Christina Dress with this lovely option from our Minerva Exclusive range. This particular print is called Dog Rose Dawn, and I think this is just lovely for autumn because you've got a lot of lovely rich jewel tone colours in here. The background itself is a teal petrol blue with these gorgeously bold flowers across it in purples, mustards, there's green leaves in there, and then the black leaves going on in the background. It's a lovely rich design, there's lots of detail there, but I think this just suits that kind of autumn jewel tone colour scheme really nicely. And this one has been sewn up for us by Annette Art. Eagle-eyed makers may have seen that we've got quite an array of polka dot prints available now in the Minerva Exclusive range. There are a selection of different designs you can choose from more regimented to more varied polka dot prints, and you can also choose from those in a range of different sizes. Now for our Christina Dress kits this time, we've paired up one of our particularly bold prints from the range. This is our scattered spots design, and this is the 40mm print, and that size is the size of the spots on it. So if this is a bit too large scale for you, there's also smaller scale options you could go for as well. So as we've said, you can customize your kits. So if you prefer maybe one of the smaller range options, you can easily swap out this fabric for one of the smaller scale scuba polka dot prints instead. Now, I think this is really gorgeous in that it's bold, it's in your face, but at the same time, it's got a certain sophisticated subtlety to it. It's kind of a vintage amped up. And I think this will go so nicely with the clean lines of the Christina Dress. And this one has been sewn up for us by no idle hands. Our second featured pattern this month is the Gemma Dress. This is a dress designed for woven fabrics, and it has a close fit through the bust and waist, and it softly contours the hips into a swishy knee-length skirt. There are some lovely features in the Gemma Dress, which I think help to make it a really lovely style, particularly for the autumn months, or if you're looking for something a little bit more modest, something with a bit more coverage. So you've got a high neckline with a neckband. You've got these lovely long sleeves which are fitted in a cuff at the wrist. You've got a lovely shaped panel at the waist with underbust gathers, giving that little bit of additional shaping and style over the bust. You've got a invisible zipper at the back and also hook and eye fastenings, just keeping that neckband closed for you too. Now the Gemma pattern is ideal for light to medium weight woven fabrics, particularly those with a little bit of drape to them. So ideal options are a viscose challis, crepe, a charmeuse or silky satin would be super for it, and also cotton lawn. Like the Christina Dress, the Gemma Dress comes in a wide range of sizes, covering UK sizes 2 to 36, and that's split across two size ranges. The Missy's size range, 2 to 20, and the women's size range, 18 to 36. So do have a look at the measurements, the body measurements, and the finished garment measurements on our website to see which of those size ranges might be best for you. Now this is a more closely fitted garment than the Christina Dress, so do bear that in mind when choosing your size and deciding which particular size range might be best for you to sew up. If you do need any more information, then do check out our full free sew along from Diane on our website. And we've also got a fitting guide from Izzy who'll help you pick out and choose and show you how to grade between sizes as well if you find that your measurements don't neatly fall into one camp or the other. So let's take a look at what you get inside your Gemma Dress kits this month. Now, of course, you get a full copy of the Gemma Dress paper pattern. That comes with the pattern sheets, which are A0 pattern sheets ready for you to cut or trace off your particular size range, ready to go. You also get a Minerva Maker's woven label that you can add to your garment. Now, we've paired up the Gemma Dress this month with different prints from our Minerva Exclusive Viscose Challis range. Our Minerva Exclusive Viscose Challis is a 100% viscose fabric, and it has got a lovely drape to it. It is a lovely soft and smooth fabric, so it's super comfortable to wear, and it's just lovely for gathering and draping. So it'll get you lovely results with the gathering details you get under the bust on the Gemma, and also at the tops of the shoulders and as it gathers into the cuffs as well. This is a non-stretch fabric. It's 140 centimetres wide, which is 55.1 inches. And this is our 120 GSM fabric, which puts it in our light to medium weight category and is a super option, I think, for the Gemma Dress. Now, in addition to your fabric and your pattern, also in your kit, you'll find some coordinating thread that's been picked out to match your fabric. You also get a concealed zip for the back of the dress, hook and eye fasteners for the neckline. We've included some of our Violin interfacing just for those elements that require a little bit of extra structure and support. And we've paired this fabric up with our hemline sharps size 70 needles, which will get you the best results when sewing with viscose challis. So let's take a look at the 5 prints that we've picked out for you for your Gemma Dress kits this month. First of all is this lovely, very versatile option, and this one is called Seedling Shimmer. Now this is a very elegant print. It is on a black background and has these little petals of blues, violets, there's a light lime colour, a slightly grey tone in there. It's an abstract design, so this is a fab one that you're not going to have to worry at all about pattern matching. You just need to cut and go with this one. And the lovely tones in this, I think, would be very versatile for most of your winter wardrobe. The fact that there's little hints of brown and purples and blues in there gives you so many options for coordinating this with other garments or for accessorising. And this one has been sewn up for us by no idle hands. Next up, we've picked out this bold red colour tones of our Marbled Memory design. This is our berry colourway, and this is just a gorgeous, rich, warm design that I think if red is part of your core colour scheme for the autumn, fall months, you're going to love this one. It's got a black background with rich reds and corals running through it. There's also these pops of magenta in there as well. It's a really fiery, lively design. And again, it's quite abstract, so you don't need to worry too much about pattern matching. And this particular one has been sewn up for us by Sewing Birdie. Now, if you want something really striking and unusual, why not take a little bit of inspiration from our sample garment here and try this particular kit. Now, this print is our Sankake Spirit design, and this is very much inspired by shibori printing, shibori dye techniques, and has these wonderful array of triangular prints across it. It's such an unusual design, and I think this would be such a striking option for any dress. I think it looks gorgeous in the Gemma, and you're definitely going to turn heads in this. It's got a deep navy blue background to it, and the counter dye style of it brings these whites and slightly green and lighter blue tones to it. It's quite a neutral colour scheme though, and I think because it's mainly navy blue based, this is going to go with a lot of different other colours, and I think as a statement piece for your autumn wardrobe, I think this is an absolute stunner. And this one's been sewn up for us by Annette Art. If you've been following along with our Minerva Exclusive fabric collaborations we've released this year, then you might recognise this print. This is our Swirling Sunburst print, which is from the Tammy Handmade collection, which was our very first fabric collab. Now this has been such a lovely design, and you have absolutely loved this one, so we simply had to include it in one of our kits this year. This has a lovely purpley colour scheme in the background with these pink magenta sunbursts all across it. I think it's a lovely option if you love your colour, you love the kind of rich jewel tones for autumn, but you want something with a little bit more print to it, but that isn't super contrasty. I think this is just divine, and I think this will look fantastic sewn up as the Gemma dress. Now, you can't go anywhere at the moment without seeing animal prints in the shops. Now, we wanted to give our own little twist to animal prints for you for the Gemma dress. So this is one of our Minerva exclusive animal print designs with a difference. This is our Secret Heart print, and I think this is such a lovely option if you don't want a classic animal print, but you want something that's got that inspiration of an animal print to it. So this is Secret Heart, and this is our cerulean colourway. It is a lovely cornflower blue background with these taupe and black splodges across it. Now the taupe ones and the little black ones as well are slightly heart-shaped, so hence the name Secret Heart. And it just gives it a little kind of playful touch, and I think the colour is just a lovely option for reminiscent of a bright autumn day. I think this is a lovely option, and if you want something a little bit different, something that's going to stand out, then I think this will make you a lovely Gemma dress. So those are our 10 new options that we've got for you in our Minerva Sewing Kits this month. As always, we will tag all the products in the kits below for you, so the patterns and the fabrics, and we'll also include links to you for all of the kit options themselves, so you can go take a look at those, take a closer look at the maker inspiration, and if you're interested in any of them, you can just click the add option at the bottom to add the full kit to your shopping cart. Like we've said, our kits are fully customizable, so you can customize those kits either before or adding them to your cart. So you can adjust the quantities if you need more or less of anything. If you already have the pattern, for example, or you've already got fabric in mind, you can remove any elements that you don't need from the kit so that you can be left with the kit that you need and absolutely nothing else. Now, we ship worldwide, so wherever you are in the world, if there's one of our kits this month that you're interested in, we can get that shipped out to you. If you're not a member of the Minerva Craft Club yet, you can also save 10% off your order today as well. It costs £20 to sign up, but you save 10% off absolutely everything you order at Minerva for a full 12 months. And if you add a Craft Club membership to your basket, you'll start saving immediately on that basket straight away, so you don't need to wait in order to start saving. Now, in case you are wondering, today I am wearing the LB Textiles Sanders button-up shirt, and this particular one I've sewn up in our Tammy Handmade Charming Checks cotton poplin. This fabric is part of our Minerva Exclusive range, so like all the prints on display here, this is available in all our Minerva Exclusive base cloths. So if you fancy this on a scuba or on a viscose challis, you can absolutely pick up those options from the website. Likewise, if you wanted any of the prints that we've shown today on a different base cloth, have a search on the website and you'll find a whole host of options available for you to choose from. Now, it's been an absolute pleasure introducing you to the latest Minerva Sewing Kits. I would love to hear what you think about these new kits. Are there any of these that really caught your eye? Are there any of the fabrics that you just absolutely love? Do let us know in the comments. We would absolutely love to hear it. And if you've already sewn up the Gemma Dress or Christina Dress, we would love to see them. It is free to sign up for an account at Minerva, and then you can share your makes, you can get involved in the conversation, make new sewing friends. It's just a fantastic community to be involved in. So do sign up, and we'd love to see what you make, especially if you make it in one of our Minerva Sewing Kits. So that's all that I've got for you today. I am excited to be coming back to you in a month's time for more new kits. Until then, happy sewing!